Let's see, 10 million. 55%. Keep going, Cooler. Yeah. That's just absolutely crazy. Hello, and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. In this video, we're basically going to do a full overview of LR STR Final Form Cooler. I was able to get his links all the way up to full level 10, thanks to the link level up keys that dropped a couple days ago. However, I haven't been able to record this video just because I've been a little busy. This is the kind of build that I have for him with his equipment. I did go with a 5 defense because I just feel like it's going to be a little bit better overall to make him a little more consistent. And I think you should definitely give this guy full crit. He's already going to be doing an insane amount of additionals. This guy can additional super 5 times, so which means he can technically sextuple super within a turn. Granted, it's a very specific set of conditions that are needed for that, but he can still do it. Again, I don't have any dupes, so this is going to be a 55% full level 10 link cooler that we're going to be taking a look at today. I like using this guy a whole lot. I think he's absolutely amazing. He's probably my current favorite character to play with in the entire game. And let's just hop into a stage and see how he's going to do. Alright, so we are in the Metal Cooler Dokkan event right now just because I feel like getting a little bit more medals for him because I have a strong feeling that LR Metal Cooler is coming for part 2, and I just want to make sure I have the medals ready when he drops. So here we are, turn 1, and as you can see, my STR Metal Cooler is already at basically an 18 key super attack without having to do literally anything. It doesn't seem like we're gonna get any more links no matter who we're with, so I'll just put him in slot 1. What's his defense looking like on this turn? There's a lot of support right now. 200k. Remember, he does give himself 50% in defense with every single 12 key super he does. So if he ends up doing his additionals as all 12 key supers and not normals, he can get all the way up to about like a 500k defensive stat right now, or 50k. No, yeah, 500k. I'm bad at reading numbers. Anyway, let's just let him rip. There's a lot of offensive support on this rotation. So I'm really interested to see how much this is actually going to do. We don't have... Okay, 5.1 just right out the gate. No, he still needs to do 10 attacks to build up his full attack and defense. This is just going to keep getting higher and higher. Usually when it actually matters, my cooler tends to get his additionals. I have been trying to do a lot of runs against like Cell Max and other hard events with him, where he's just ending up not doing any additionals at all, and it gets really, really lame, but he does still get his guaranteed one after a few attacks. Let's see. Oh, this cooler isn't link level at all, actually. I believe this is a 90% cooler. Yeah, 90%. And he, for some reason, went full additional for him. That's odd, but okay. Anyway, I'm not gonna let Janemba do anything. He's really just here to make sure this cooler can get full links. But I mean, if he had big bad bosses, it'd be a lot better. But still, just let's see like what this guy's gonna do. So a main thing with cooler, right, is if you get this guy, you will want to link level him as soon as possible, because since he's a big bad bosses character, oh, I love that animation, but since he's a big bad bosses character, he won't ever hit his full potential unless you have his full level 10 links, because you want that big bad bosses up all the time. That's 25% attack and defense that he will not be getting. As you can see, my cooler, despite being only 55%, was able to hit harder than this one. So there's a little quirky. Anyway, this is also full level 10. Yeah, so full links active. He's already jumped up another 60k defense. Now, if we had AGL Turles on this turn, we would also get his defensive buff. But it's fine that we don't have that. Let's see here. I don't want LR Golden Frieza to go absolutely insane. because I just really want to show off Cooler and make sure he kind of does as many attacks as possible. It's kind of also why I jumped into this event, because I know we have the 5 Metal Cooler enemies that we can fight here. Adriel Golden Freeze is probably going to end up killing at least 2 of these guys, but it should be fine. Another event that I think is also really good to show off this guy in for Dokkan events is the Android 17 Dokkan event, because Adriel Golden Frieza cannot damage one of his phases, so you can just let Cooler do his thing. Let's see how much it's gonna do. Okay, Frieza. 7.2. And that's only after 3 attacks in 1 attack stack. Come on, Cooler. Okay, no additional supers, but that's fine. Actually, can he get this one? So I believe that is attack number 7. So we still have a few more attacks to go before he's fully built up. I don't think we're ever gonna get fully built up inside of a Dokkan event, just because these events are just not hard enough for that to happen in. Yeah, I'm just gonna put him in slot 1, just so that we can actually see him attack. I do want to get pretty much everything from Cooler in this video, so if I can try to get the sextuple super attack turn, like I'll do my best. But my Cooler can't additional super, so like from his hidden potential, because I just don't have any dupes in him. But I'm gonna at least try for one of my friend Coolers to get a sextuple super attack. If that doesn't happen, it's fine. Actually, we're gonna be able to get back to my Cooler, I think. So, yeah, and this Cooler has to go literally insane for us to actually kill here, I think. It doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. Oh, never mind, he crit. But yeah, Cooler is like one of these characters where he just doesn't stop, which is so entertaining. You just watch him tear through like all of these enemies, because when you're doing this many attacks with such high attack stats, Cooler just becomes unstoppable at times, because even at 55%, he can go from looking like really mediocre in terms of his like defensive levels to absolutely insane if he's just fully built up with like Big Bad Bosses active and he does like 1 or 2 additional super attacks. He doesn't even have to get to all 4. He can just do 2 and he'll still be very, very strong. I've seen my Cooler get up to about 400k defense before super attacking, which means if he got like a couple super attacks in, he's like ramping all the way up to like 800k. Which is just insane to me. Granted, it's not enough to really tank a lot of the hard fights, but that's still really, really good. Alright, so we're over here in the Legendary Vegeta event. Cooler did end up in slot 2, like both of them, which is a little upsetting. Also, the key here is kind of terrible. I would like to get a few stacks in, but it's really not going to look like I can get any from my Cooler. At the very least, I'll be able to build up physical Jinimbo a little bit. I hopped into this event because like I just want to see like the limits of how I could stack up Cooler in one of these longer events, because Cooler does permanently stack his attack on every single 18 key super attack, so you can get to the point where like STR Cooler is hitting just absolutely ridiculous numbers, and each 18 key super attack he does will power up his active skill, the Supernova, and make that do even more damage. So Cooler can get to the point, in my opinion, where if his Supernova, like on these one of these longer events, if that crits, it's probably just straight up one-shotting like some of these long event enemies, which I really do want to see. Well, actually, oh, Jinimbo got an additional, so he's gonna have 2 stacks of his passive built up. That's good. But yeah, like Cooler can end up getting to some absolutely insane numbers. We did bring Transforming Frieza as well as this AGL Cooler. I do like this free-to-play Cooler a lot. I don't have him link leveled. I probably should, but he's also really good. He can stack up defense quite fast against like Pierce Hands. So he is another like solid like long event option on this team. Actually, let's do this. Once Cooler gets onto this rotation, it's gonna be a little easier. I didn't bring the tech Cooler. I did think about it, but like he's really, really bad, and for some reason they shafted that tech Cooler out of getting Big Bad Bosses, as well as this Cooler. This Cooler doesn't have it either. So for some reason, base form free-to-play Coolers just don't have Big Bad Bosses, which is really lame. I don't know why they do that. but if that tech cooler has a really good EZA, I have a feeling that he could be actually a real like staple on this team. Granted, STR cooler would also have to not EZA, so at the very least we're gonna have like 2 different versions of like base form cooler to run. So my STR cooler is about I need 4 attacks, so this is 200%, 200k defense, 4 attacks in. I'm gonna keep my cooler with Janemba and just get him this 18 key, just so they can stack up a little bit more. I probably should have kept AGL Golden Frieza on the other rotation, but I really do want Transforming Frieza to get as many supers as possible. This is really annoying because this Vegeta lowers defense. I probably should have brought like a Senzu Bean to clear all this, but like it's fine. Well, we should be able to be healed up because Cooler, as well as a lot of the Frieza links and like stuff like Janemba has it and Transforming Frieza, they have Metamorphosis, which gives a very good amount of healing back whenever we are just on rotation. I believe it's about 5% every time you activate it, which is really helpful, especially like also this Frieza also heals just on the rotation. So if I do that, yeah, just a little bit of nice extra healing. Let's see. I'll put Transforming Frieza in slot 1 real quick. Remember that Transforming Frieza does not need to actually get all of the orbs in order to get a super attack in. He only needs to get to about 9 key. Is he just gonna keep super attacking immediately? This is getting really annoying. If he wants to just keep super attacking in slot 1, it's gonna actually do damage to a lot of characters that I'm running here. Because they made all of these like long event fights lower defense whenever they attack, and it's just really annoying. Like, because most of these characters would be completely fine for the most part, except when their defense is getting lowered by like 30% every single turn. It starts to get a little bothersome, I should say, because like it really ends up nerfing their defense heavily. I really would like this cooler to actually kill. He's not going to. Okay. What are the chances? All right. What are the chances that he actually super attacks right here? Surely he wouldn't, right? Okay, cool. There's another free little attack stack. Okay. Cooler's really getting up there with a little bit of attack support. He really just gets major buffs from attack support. I've seen like Coolers hit about like 14 million. Like it ends up getting really crazy. Okay, let's see. We have the World Breaker. Sure, I'll play this. Okay, it didn't do anything crazy. That's fine. I do want to save a few of these tech orbs for Final Form Frieza at the end, that he can heal up a little bit. Angel Golden Frieza should be fine. He still has a decent amount of damage reduction left. Yeah, he's aight. But being under 50% HP with Analog Golden Frieza ends up being a little questionable because he does lose a significant portion of his stats. This cooler's up to 6 million. I don't think this cooler has had nearly enough time to stack as mine has. So he's really gonna have to start popping off here. All these additional normals, like you don't want an additional super for me cooler. 6 million from Transforming Frieza, okay. Additional, that's really good. Another attack and defense stack. Well, as much as I would love for my cooler to get another stack in, I have a strong feeling that he's in the super attack in slot 1. I don't want to deal with that. I'll just let Janemba eat it. Hopefully Janemba just doesn't straight up end the Vegeta. If he does, it's fine, because we will be able to go into the STR phase soon, and Cooler should be able to tank that phase just fine. This team, I feel like, is very, very cohesive, because you have a lot of these really powerful characters, like LR Golden Frieza and LR Janemba, who just kind of hard carry, like the slot 1, and lets Cooler just kind of do whatever he wants in slot 2, where he's pretty much unaffected by anything. Like, how much, what's his stats right now? 345? That's pretty good. Like, I can't be mad at that. That's like genuinely really good. Oh, whoa. Golden Frieza with dodges. I do want to try to get as many of these as possible because I do need the healing a little bit. I can't do a lot of them with the set away right now, but it's fine. How much is Frieza doing? 4.4. Yeah, he still has the loss in his passive because he's under 55% or 50% HP. Cooler is just one of those characters, I think, that like, while he is slightly RNG dependent, he can just look absolutely insane in the right scenarios. No, I don't think either of these Coolers are fully built up because we don't even have the ability to do the Supernova yet. And I believe you can add 8 attacks, and Cooler is fully built up. Oh, 10 million. Cooler gets fully built up at about 10 attacks. So neither of these Coolers have had the chance to actually fully built up, and they still have that they can whip out. Y'all think Cooler's good? Is that good? Is that good numbers? What is with all the dodges? Anyway. Let's see. We have Janemba's active skill. I'm gonna make sure that my Cooler can get at least one more stack in before we get into the final phase. Because I want to try to just nuke Blue Vegeta with the Supernova. Yeah, my Cooler's still only at 6.4 because he hasn't had the ability to stack up at all. Plus there's no offensive support on this rotation. Done. Alright, let's see what happens here. I am gonna pop the Supernova, so we're just gonna watch this real quick. Oh, so this Cooler's not for level 10 links either. People need to really link level their Coolers. No crit, which is sad, but it's okay. Man, that would have crit. I had the feeling that that probably would have just really taken out Vegeta. Because Cooler does a literal insane amount of damage with that Supernova, especially after stacking so many times. Plus he has the attack break, so for all we know, that could have been a super attack that we just negated completely. We won't ever know until after this turn ends, or like, it's like if he didn't super attack, then we can just make the claim that that's what we did. We nullified the super. But like, if he does end up super attacking, we still got rid of a solid normal 9.5 without support, or Big Bad Boss is active. Okay, cool crit. Nice. Nice. He's just ridiculous, man. Especially if like he just keeps going. Okay, that's an additional one. Super. Nice. One more. Yeah, he just doesn't care. He just doesn't care. How much is he gonna take from this? Pathetic. This Vegeta massively lowers defense while Cooler has type disadvantage and he only took 360k. You know how crazy that is? This Vegeta is no like pushover. He hits really hard And that's very impressive. Especially that cooler had no big bad bosses active. That's pretty good. Oh, my cooler has Supernova. We don't have to watch it. We can just let it do its thing. Wonderful. I'm gonna put Janimba in slot 1, obviously. If we do end up getting to my cooler on this turn, like if Janimba just doesn't kill, this is gonna be a very good attack set. 5.7 for my Janimba though. 55% by the way. Man, I love Janimba, man. He's so good. Let's see, 10 million. 55%. Keep going, cooler. Yeah. That's just absolutely crazy. I've seen enough. He's so good, man. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about STR Cooler in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.